my journey into doTERRA is kind of funny because I am that person that you probably would have thought wanted to share with, but you knew that they'd say no. So you might have held back. And I definitely was that person. So I grew up with asthma. So I've avoided fragrance my whole life. And it wasn't until, gosh, it was 2013, early 2012, maybe even late 2011, when I was first introduced to doTERRA. And it was through my husband's parents who lived in Alaska. And, you know, Alaskans are a little bit more rugged. We take matters into our own hands. I wasn't living in Alaska anymore by that time, but they were visiting. And they came down and they pulled out all of these essential oils at my house. And I'm watching my mother-in-law roll on past tense. She goes, "Oh, this helps me with my migraines." And I'm like, what is she doing? And anyway, and I just like was kind of just brushing it off. And I told my husband, your parents are being pretty kooky right now. They think that perfume is going to help them with some problems. And but it wasn't until what really changed my perspective on essential oils was when I saw what they could do for you and what they did for me. So in this, maybe it was the next visit after they went home, but they came back and I had been battling recurring bouts of strep throat. I was really overwhelmed. During that time, we were losing our house. We tried to hold on, but we lost our house in the market crash. I had 3 young kids. It was just the toughest time in my life. We were financially just totally broken. I was emotionally broken and physically sick all the time. And my father-in-law visiting told me that he thought he was also getting strep throat because I was getting recurring strep. And I told him, this is the gnarliest strep you've ever experienced. We've got to take you to urgent care. You don't understand. I cannot get rid of it. And he said, you know, I really want to try my oils. And that was that moment when I was like, they are crazy.
You're super sick. You're like taking all the medicine, barely hanging on, and he wants to use
essential oils. And I'm like, what is he talking about? So I did go, that was when I was like, okay, Jake, this is getting serious. Your parents are like taking this too far. So anyway, I get on antibiotics. My father-in-law, it does this in steamer or gargle of lemon, peppermint, oregano, and tea tree.
Right.
And the next day, I asked him if I should take him to urgent care. And he says, no, I feel a lot better. The oils worked. And I'm like, oh, he did not have strep then. And so they go back to Alaska. I get strep throat again. They left me with some oils. I was so desperate. And I just thought nobody is ever going to know. I'm just going to secretly do exactly what I watched my father-in-law do. And within an hour, my entire life changed. And I now can't stop.
Those perfumes, I actually helped. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So that launched my journey in research. I couldn't take it for face value because I was such a skeptic. I had to understand the science of what was happening. So I started looking through research, and I didn't realize how much research there was on plant medicine. We just don't hear about it. And that was really exciting, but actually really infuriating. Like I was upset that nobody had ever told me. And so I have really made it my job to share this. I want other people to know we have tools for being well and supporting our bodies. And it doesn't replace Western medicine by any means, but we have support and we need to know how to use it.